Hey guys, this is Cryptocurrency Investor. In this video, I'll be taking a look at the um, Bitcoin situation. Um, it's been quite a while since I made this video, so if you are new to this channel, feel free to subscribe. I regularly post price updates about various cryptocurrencies, including the almighty Bitcoin. So this is the 12-hour chart from the Binance Cryptocurrency Exchange. I am showing you the 12-hour chart mainly because we have a bearish divergence on the 12-hour chart, which is not yet visible if you switch to the daily time frame. But interestingly, this awesome oscillator, this is by the way the name of the indicator, awesome oscillator, is free. It's available on TradingView. So on the awesome oscillator, we have bearish divergence. You see this red bar, it shows that the bulls have started to lose control, and which makes sense because we have been going up from past um, 10 days in a row, except this line, except this bar on 29 July, which was, I would say, neutral. Other than that, it looks like we have topped out for now at least, and uh, people will be trying to get out of this market. So any pump here, any little pump here would be met with severe resistance. So make sure you know what you're doing right now. So when you look at the 12-hour chart, you can see that we have negative divergence. This is the MACD, negative divergence now. It's facing downwards as well. Not looking good for Bitcoin. So if the Bitcoin really wants to have a healthy correction, let me remove the moving averages. And this is the Ichimoku indicator, which basically gives you an idea of where are the support and resistance level. So according to Ichimoku indicator, we have very good support as of around $36,000, but this also keeps on moving. So if I had to buy back my Bitcoin, I would say to buy somewhere around 36,700 or so, just to make sure that they get filled. Again, do not be greedy. That said, it won't hurt to have to leave some buy wall somewhere between 36,000 and $35,700. This is where I would be setting my buy orders. So right now we have negative divergence. You can also see that we got rejected by uh, this moving average of the Ichimoku, which is at 40,466. So early today, Bitcoin again tried to pop above this, met with the resistance. We are now in a downward channel, I would say. And I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes a downward sloping channel. So you can see that it may go down like this. Anyway, so what's next for Bitcoin, and where are we in the cycle? So for that, the best way to look at is moving to 3-day chart. So this is a 3D chart, which basically cumulative prices of 3 days, and it has an eerie resemblance. Let me turn off the Ichimoku indicator. So I think this is very similar to this of 2019 and this of 2018. So people usually say that we need to have, tops like these, and that marks the end of cycle. I totally disagree. We do not need, peak tops like these. These are just fine. And if this is a top, and if this is a top, this definitely is the relief pump, and this is further confirmed by the moving averages. So this white line, this is 20-day moving average, and I think the sky blue line, yeah, this sky blue is the 200-day, yeah. So this sky blue line is the 200-day moving average, and if you switch on the daily time frame, if Bitcoin goes up very fast, and then after that, after we face a severe correction and it goes below this 200-day moving average, the sky blue line that you see here, this often is a relief pump, and this has been seen quite a lot of time in the past. So we saw, let me remove this. So we saw similar pump in 2019 as well, and you can see that the relief pumps are part of the journey. Once we close below this 200-day moving average, every single time Bitcoin tried to went above it, this blue line, the 200-day moving average, acted as massive resistance. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to do the same here if it is actually the uh, top. This $65,000 was the actual top. So people continue to make mistakes again and again. They get greedy, and this is what happens. So if you're still not sold, I say this might be your best chance to sell near the top, because we may see Bitcoin going down like this. And so you can see, you can imagine this moving average going down like this, just like last time here, and this will pump here. Let me change the color. So this will pump, then it will go down, it will make a low, accumulates for some time, and then pump again. It will again meet resistance here, then go down, another pump, and then kaboom. I'm not saying it will go to 8,000, I'm just trying to give you an idea. I think the Bitcoin will bottom out somewhere between 13 and sorry, somewhere between 13 and $20,000. Again, it is not written on the stone. If there is a really good news like Fed regulating crypto in a positive manner, it can be really bullish for crypto, and we may bounce, uh, maybe somewhere around $25,000, $26,000. But that's the plan. Again, try to conserve your capital to buy back more Bitcoin or other altcoins at cheaper prices. This could be the top. But what if this is not the top? If it is not the top, what I would like to see Bitcoin do is go above this 200-day moving average. If we are able to close above 200-day moving average, I think that will be really bullish for Bitcoin. Because if we are able to close above $44,000 or so, um, the next stop would be somewhere around $53,000, and after that 65, and then we'll make all-time highs. However, the likelihood of this is very less. I'll show you why. So for that, let me switch to Bitstamp chart because it has the maximum amount of history. Let me remove moving averages as well. So if you switch to monthly chart, you can clearly see that we now have a bearish divergence. We have a red candle, a red bar on the MACD, and this MACD is also looking bearish, so that's not good. Another thing to keep in mind is that on the weekly chart, we are now below this white line. This is a 21-day moving average, and we are now below it. This is bearish. That said, there will be pumps here and there. I'm not saying this is the end of the road, but if you like to do short-term plays, you can keep an eye on MACD, which is now which clearly shows that we were actually due for a relief pump, and you can clearly see we pumped 2 weeks back from $29,000, and we actually touched $43,000, and the week has just started. Yes, but I think we will now calm down. You can clearly see that we had similar relief pumps back in 2018 as well. You can clearly see, you can see that here as well. And during the same time frame in July 2018, we had a similar relief pump here. So relief pumps are part of the journey. So yeah, that was my outlook of Bitcoin. I'll be keeping a close eye on this. If we close above $44,000, that will really bullish for Bitcoin. However, I don't think that would happen. The likelihood is very less, and I think this is just a relief pump. But if you are into short-term trades, you can you can really make good amount of money in this trade. But entry and exit is very important. If you are a naive trader or you are a long-term investor, um, I think maybe in 6 months' time you will get the best price of Bitcoin. You will get the lowest price of Bitcoin. And for that, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel because I'll be posting bi-weekly updates on various cryptocurrencies. And make sure you ring that notification bell to stay abreast with latest cryptocurrency price updates and news. Give this video a like to show your appreciation. I do not need anything else from you guys. Bye bye.